Did you hear the story about the guy who snagged a random invitation to a wedding? He didn't know anybody there or the bride and groom, but he was told if he just sits still in the corner when they had a reception, he can get free food. And he was all about that. So he's sitting in the corner in the back row. When more guests start come in, they introduce themselves to him and ask him, do you know the bride or the groom? And he's like, honestly, I don't know either one of them. I'm just a plus one. And they're like, oh, this is going to be the wedding of the year. These two, the bride and groom, they've known each other since they were children, high school sweethearts, college sweethearts. Oh, we just can't wait for them to get married. And he's like, okay. So the wedding starts. Of course, the groomsmen walk in, then the groom, then the bridesmaids walk in, then the bride. And they're all standing at the altar. And then it's time to say the vows. And the groom's, he grabs the bride's hands and he's looking at her and he says, you're the love of my life, Blake. And when he says that, everybody says, oh, the bride says, what? You can hear gas going on around the room. Two people in the back stand up, and the guy's looking like, what's happening? She looks at him and she says, I can't believe this. I'm Danielle, remember? And he's like, oh. And then next thing you know, one of the groomsmen runs off the stage, runs right out of the ceremony, and the guy's just sitting there confused, like, what's going on? The guest he was talking to earlier grabs his arm and says, that was the groom's roommate. His name's Blake.